Hi everyone, this is your Tampa Bay Realtor Lance Mohr, and in this video I want to talk about Florida property taxes, and more specifically the homestead in Florida, how it works, the advantages of it, and then how you could get more detailed information on the property taxes if you have any questions. I'm going to go over all this in this short video. People are very confused when they're moving to Florida. If they've never lived here and don't understand homestead laws, don't understand property taxes. So let me talk a little bit about our homestead law. And it's a lot different than other states. I've lived in California where they have the homestead. I've lived in Texas where they've had the homestead. And it's so much better in Florida. So let me go backwards from 3 to 2 to 1. So the number 3 benefit of having a homestead is the $50,000 exemption. So let me give you an example on how the taxes work out here. Let's say you're buying a home for, let's just say $300,000, and it's a new home, or it could be pre-owned, and you're looking at it, you're trying to figure out what your property taxes are. The best thing to do is not look at what they are right now. So if someone's living in it, that's what their property taxes are. And I'm going to explain a little bit more of this a little later. You don't want to pay any attention to theirs. So you buy the home for $300,000. The best thing to do is figure they're going to assess you 85%. So they're going to assess you $255,000 for the home. Now, it may even be lower. Like in my cases, it's a lot lower on many of my properties. So anyhow, you'll look at $255,000, and then you'll want to take the $50,000 homestead exemption off of that. So you're at basically a tax base of $205,000. Then depending on what county you live in and what their millage rate is. Now, when I say millage rate, so example, Hillsborough County in Florida, the millage rate's about 21. So 21 would be about 2.1%. So if you'd have a $205,000 estimate, you take 2.1%, that's your taxes. Now if you have CDD fees, on top of that, you're going to have to add those in. Now keep in mind, CDD fees are included in the property tax bill. Let me repeat this because there's a lot of confusion out there. CDD fees, which stands for Community Development District fees, are included in the property tax bill. All right, so I have a video on CDD fees. If you're not really sure what they are, you definitely want to watch this video because pretty much all new and newer homes have them. You could watch it up here, but they are included in the property tax bill. So you just need to get an estimate on what they're going to be. The second thing that's really nice about our homestead law out here is that creditors can't go after your primary residence. So if something happens and you have a lawsuit, and I'm not an attorney, so you need legal advice, but if that does happen, creditors can't go after your primary residence if it's homesteaded. Hence, years ago, O.J. Simpson moved to Florida. Why did he move to Florida? His home was protected. So anyhow, at least that's why I think he moved to Florida. So that's the second thing. The number one thing that's probably the biggest advantage is they cannot tax you over 3% of your assessed value. So if your home is worth, let's just say, $300,000, and you buy it and the home prices are continuing to go up and up and up, they can't assess it for more than 3%. That's why you never want to use what someone else's tax base is, because if their home is homesteaded and they've lived in it for many years, their tax base is going to probably be very low. See, it didn't work like this in other states I lived in, but it's a huge, huge benefit for living in Florida. Now, if you want to get more information on the taxes, you just need to look at the tax bill. It's public record. So I'm going to give you an example just in Hillsborough County. You go to hillstax.org. You do a search for the property, you put the address in there, and then you just take the most recent bill, and it will be in a PDF format. You open it up, and you could look at it. It's going to say what all the different taxes are. So it's going to say what the school taxes are, and what percentage and what's the dollar amount, then it's going to give the phone number if you want to call someone about it. And what this is really helpful for is when you're looking at CDD fees. If you want to get more information and you're in a community that has a CDD fee, when you open it up, it'll usually say ComDev. It will have the phone number, and then you can just simply call the phone number, talk to them, ask them what's all in the CDD. What type of bond do they have in there? How long is the bond going to last for? Is it a 20-year bond, 30-year bond? When was it taken out? What else is in there, like the maintenance? Or if it's real low homeowners association dues that are in there, well, you might want to see if that's in, if you have real low homeowners association dues, ask them if some of that's wrapped into the CDD fee. So get an idea, but that's where you go and get it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up or leave a comment below. I appreciate it. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope this helps you. Have a great day.